Over the course of 1 week, I challenged myself to make 5 different TikToks hoping that I could go viral. Attempting to become a musician in the current internet landscape is honestly pretty difficult. When I started making songs 5 years ago, the only way to really get discovered was if you're uploading YouTube videos or if you're uploading to SoundCloud. It just seems like these days everything is so oversaturated and everybody wants to become a TikTok artist, so I felt like I didn't really want to go down that route, and I feel like what I'm starting to realize is it's not really optional, it's more of a necessity if I truly want to make this work. So for day 1, I decided that just getting in front of the camera would be enough for me. I conveniently just dropped a single about 8 or 9 days ago, so I felt like that would be perfect to promote throughout the week. So this is the first video I shot. It's pretty simple, and I'm just kind of awkwardly standing in front of the camera. This entire thing is just so new to me. I'm trying my best. Well, how did this first video perform? In total, this first video managed to pull 361 views. It's nothing too insane or impressive, but I need to remind myself that getting in front of a camera for literally 30 seconds brought in 361 views that my music did not have prior to this week. I think that if I get too discouraged and too focused on it's not blowing up, it's just gonna make me want to quit, so I need to look at everything as a net positive. Going into day 2, I wanted to focus on just a little bit more confidence. I still don't really feel like lip syncing, but I felt like the least I could do is bob my head. For anybody that doesn't know, I'm currently living in Tokyo, and I really felt like that would be a good thing to utilize throughout the TikToks I make, so I'm trying to film outside whenever I can. In total, this video brought in 368 views. Going into day 3, I actually had a little bit more of a concept behind what I wanted to do when approaching this video. The day prior, I had actually phone called my good friend Micah, and he's a professional video editor, and he suggested, what if you threw in some jump cuts to kind of keep it interesting? So that's exactly what I tried to do. I went around and I scoped out a few locations that didn't have too many people, and I shot the next video. Overall, I definitely feel like it's way more interesting, it's way more engaging, there's something more to look at, but even with all of that extra effort, we only managed to pull in 350 views. Day 4, I can't lie to you, was a little bit of a lazy one. I had actually just shot the previous YouTube episode, and I thought to myself, well, a lot of people like to watch podcast clips, so what if I chopped up a little bit of the YouTube video and I put that on TikTok? I know it's nothing crazy, but I thought it would be a little different. It could help me maybe tap into a different side of things and just see how it goes. I'm sure you can probably guess already, there seems to be a bit of a theme. This video pulled in 332 views. And that brings us to our 5th and final day. At this point, I still don't feel very comfortable in front of the camera. And on top of that, I'm kind of out of ideas in the moment, so I decided to just kind of go back to what I was doing on day 2 and just kind of bob my head in front of the camera. I'm slowly starting to realize how much effort actually goes into trying to create great content. Of course, throughout the week, I'm trying to think of new ideas and how to be more present on camera, but it's just not coming naturally. I definitely think that's something that can develop over time. I just need the time for it to happen. So this video ended up bringing in 329 views. And that's all of the views we pulled in from TikTok up until today. But there is a little more to the story that helps make things a little better. I decided at the beginning that only uploading to one platform wasn't really going to bring in all of the results I needed in the time I wanted, so I also decided to utilize Instagram and YouTube. I already have somewhat of a following on Instagram, so this really benefited me, and in total we have 8,038 views. Now, I know that's not the most impressive number in the world, but if I look at this positively, that's 8,000 views to my music that I didn't have a week ago. So I think the fact that I could get any views should be a positive. I want to continue to create and post short form content because it's only going to help me out in the end. I think it'd be fun to check back in a month from now and see if the results are any better. But that's all of the results I have to give for now, so we'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching up until this point, and of course, if you like the song that I played throughout, be sure to check it out on Spotify. All right, that's it for me. Peace out.